It is Wednesday, February 19th, and Saturday is the 40th anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. We'll have two of the members of that Olympic team on with us at 6:40, but I want to show you the Pioneer press coverage today. Two great stories. The Real Miracle, which talks about the surprising friendships forged between the Minnesota and Boston University players on the team. They hated each other before the Olympics. And Jace Frederick talks about how Lou Nanne is kind of mad that the Miracle on Ice movie made him out to be a bad guy. We all know that's not true, Lou. Good stuff in the Pioneer Press. I always enjoy a good Twitter account with an attitude, so I present the Twitter of the state of New Jersey. The story about it in the New York Times titled, "Hi Haters." The official Twitter of the state is packed with attitude. It's two women in the governor's office who run it. Look at this one. Somebody said, "Who let New Jersey have a Twitter?" And the account says, "Your mom." It's pretty good. Megan Coyne and Pearl Gable, one in her 20s, the other in her 30s, are in charge here. You can get away with that in New Jersey. Minnesota Nice Twitter account, maybe passive-aggressive, I don't know. A Milwaukee company is taking advantage of the huge trend in CBD, and they are selling essentially a CBD joint. USA Today reporting on Vance cigarettes. There's no tobacco in these, and they're advertised as having whatever benefits CBD also has. In 1 year, Vance Global claims they've sold 4 million CBD joints. They're expecting $15 million in revenue this year, all rolled in a production facility in Milwaukee. Typically, a pack of 10 sells for $15. Hemp comes from Wisconsin and Oregon farms, and these are the two guys who run the company. You ever try a whole grain bread for a sandwich? They can sometimes be expensive, dry, maybe gritty. Perhaps you like them. I like whole grain bread, but kids, they want that squishy white bread. New York Times with the story of the Bread Lab. It's a collective of bakers in 30 states trying to make whole grain loaves that looks familiar and it's affordable enough to appeal to a mass audience. The whole grain breads that have hit the national market, often they'll contain chemical preservatives or additional sugar, so it's not what people want. This operation has a rule. You got to have 60% whole wheat flour. It has to be under $6. They're using regional grains as well. He drove a school bus for 55 years. 20 years ago, he had the idea, when I die, wouldn't it be cool to be buried in a casket that looked like a school bus? What a story about John Rynan and the Star Tribune. Glenn Davis joked about his idea with the local funeral home director over the years, but the funeral home director made it happen. A family friend painted a yellow casket, decorated it with headlines, a side-mounted stop sign, and then big letters on the side. You see it, Grand Meadows Schools, ISD number 495. Glenn was a lifelong farmer, started driving a bus in 1949. He died on Saturday, 88 years old. Jim Hint, the funeral home owner that made this happen. He'll be celebrated there on Friday.
Wow, I bet he was a good bus driver too.
Isn't that great? Mm-hmm. And what a funeral home director to surprise his friend, and he did get to see it. Glenn got to see that casket
Oh my goodness.
before he died, so he was surprised with it. Yeah, really cool.
Love that.